This is not
South Africa for South Africans. South Africa.
Maybe you want to have part of our.
Why are you running if you're not guilty?
You said South African woman like that. Come here, women, come and fight us now.
Good people. Many people are asking, why is South Africa doing this? Why is South Africa sending away their fellow Africans out of their country?
The Nigerian parliament in South Africa is those guys who made their own parliament in South Africa. So
this is the reason why we will fight tooth and nail with SA government to get rid of these people. These people must go and fix their countries. They cannot come into our country and start creating their own laws and their own states in our country. These are men that are supposed to be in Nigeria fighting Nigerian government there to ensure they get it right as a country. How is Africa going to unite when men like this, grown men like this, are running away from challenges?
strong-looking men.
Yes. So we're going to end this madness. We're going to send all these people back home. They will be forced to build their countries screaming and kicking, whether they like it or not. And no living man will stop what we are doing. Africa must rise, and we will have to push it. For that to happen, we have to push in South Africa. We must deport each and every African in South Africa. Make sure that they go back to their respective countries to fix them. This madness must end. And when we were warning them, Uguti, we will deport them and send them back home empty-handed. It was not a joke. See now, this man used all his savings to build this thing. Now we are going to demolish it. He's going to definitely go back home empty-handed. We are not playing here.
And this is the same reasons. That is why this is the same reasons and the same things that they're doing in South Africa. That's why Ghana right now is protesting. Ghana is up in flames as we speak. They don't want Nigerians in their own country. They don't want Nigerians in Ghana right now as we speak. Nigerians went to Ghana and they started to build and establish their Igbo and traditional leadership. They said they wanted the king and the kingdom in Ghana. Ghana doesn't want them now. Now they are in South Africa. They want to build their own government. Same thing they're doing in Ghana.
No, there are reasons. I've done some of my research and I found out that there are so many reasons why South Africans are tired of the foreigners. They call them foreigners, which to me, I don't think any person or any black person from any African country should be a foreigner in any African country. We should all be Africans. Now, South Africa and Nigeria are two African biggest powers, but their relationship has often been so rocky. Recently, we've seen more and more Nigerians being sent back home from South Africa. The question is, why is this happening? Is it about illegal immigration? Is it about crime? Or is it something much deeper? Xenophobia, politics, and even economic struggles.
Right now, Nigerians are being targeted in South Africa, and it's absolutely bizarre. Did you know that Nigerians and some foreign nationals are being stopped from accessing healthcare? It's not the government doing it, it's a group, an anti-migrant group, Operation Dudula, literally standing outside hospitals and stopping foreigners from coming in to get healthcare.
If you know that you are not a South African citizen, may you please stand up and leave our hospital.
So if you are at the point of death, if you are in need, desperate need to see the medical practitioners, you're not going to be allowed inside. And what's crazy is the Minister of Health is calling them out, saying to them, they have no right whatsoever to make such a decision, that they, and I'm talking about the Operation Dudula, have to go through Parliament. There's a process because under South African law, the post-apartheid law, that everyone is entitled to healthcare. Now, this Operation Dudula, they're saying that the foreigners are overstretching their healthcare. But check this. There's no statistic whatsoever that proves that. So the question is it really about overstretching the healthcare system, or is this a form of xenophobia? Even the doctors are saying that because of the medical oath that they've sworn, they cannot reject patients.
How are you, my good doctors? Anyone who's not a South African citizen, just because of their death side, please stabilize them. After they've been stabilized, you can discharge them.
Which government? The government. Which government? Which government you're talking about?
Let me tell you something. Shh, keep quiet. We don't have time to reason with foreigners. Leave, my guy. Let's go. No. Let's go. Shush. Leave.
Now, today in this video, we are going to break down the real reasons behind these deportations happening in South Africa and how it's shaping relationship between the two countries. Nigerians have also said tit for tat. If you're sending our people away from your country, you're also going to do the same. You're also going to send away the South Africans from Nigeria, because if you hit me, I hit you back.
We therefore wish to officially ask all South African businesses, please, journalists, do not edit this. Say it the way I'm saying it, that South Africans henceforth should leave Nigeria with all their businesses. Nigerian students are not joking about it. And we are giving 7 days ultimatum for this action to be carried out.
Nigeria is home to about 120 South African companies, including telecom giant MTN, has more than...
So that is what's happening. Now, my good people, I want to play you some clips here of South Africans and Nigerians sending each other out, going ahead to ask investors to close down their businesses and go back to their countries.
If there are people that are in this country that were brought in, in that, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then you get to South Africa and you discover that it's just wash, please indicate. By the grace of God, we'll work on taking them back. But we will need their list. There's no, as you are reporting something to government, you must have a number so that they will even know how to tackle it. Is it if it's a vehicle that will fix them or ship? I'm just saying. So we need that kind of, so that when we go back, we know what to do. I was prepared this evening to talk about the dangers of japa. If you must japa rightly, japa legally. There's no country of the world that I will not go to. But for me to run away from Nigeria, sorry, I will not do that. Your paper, number one, is that you are wrong by coming into a country and they gave you 3 months, so to speak, and you decided to stay more than that. First and foremost, let's accept that you are wrong. Because when we are calling government, some of these things, we brought it to ourselves. Because if you actually want to travel out and you start by going to school in that very country, they will give you visa. As you are working, you are schooling. As you are working, you are schooling. And then you are legally there. I don't put my hand into anything that is not legal. My visa will expire on the 1st of August. And so, I came in here and I told them, even at the airport, before the man could open his mouth, I said, I'm going back on the first, don't worry. I don't stay in people's country, I won't stay over. So if we love ourselves, let us advise ourselves. If it's our children that want to travel out, no matter where, US, UK, everywhere, don't let them be lured into, there's too much money, we are going there to make money. No, think of the other side of it. In everything we do, there are some positive and negative side of it. And when you weigh it, you choose the right one. But for whatever it is worth, the people that have the problem, before we leave, will have their needs. And then we'll go back and tell them that these are the people that actually want to come back. When you are talking of rehabilitation, I know a place in Nigeria that women actually they work. And when you work, of course you will see everything will just be on that table for you.
Guys, there is a heavy protest ongoing right now in South Africa. They say Nigerians and Zimbabweans should leave their country. Nigerians, will you please go to Nigeria? Zimbabweans, will you please go to Zimbabwe? Maputo must go to Maputoans. We are hurtful in our South Africa. Our South Africa is rotting because of Nigerians giving our children drugs. We are sick and tired.
What is going on? Why is everybody against us? Even though on this protest, South Africans are saying Nigerians are Zimbabweans, so not only Nigeria, but why must we get involved? Like, why must we be involved in a thing like this?
If you go to Congo, they are not comfortable in Nigeria. If you go to Zimbabwe and Zambia, they are not comfortable in Nigerians. In fact, even a country that is close to Nigeria as Ghana have a problem with the Nigerians. There is a problem, there is a general trait that Nigerians have. There's unnecessary aggression that other people don't find comfortable.
Why do you think there's seemingly an influx of Nigerians in most African countries?
Because of the bulging population and the high rate of unemployment, so they are operating like Chinese. They are finding a way they can deposit their population. Unfortunately, they are depositing themselves with their Nigerian cultures, which do not fit in us. Even in Nairobi here, when you go to Kilimani here, we always see Nigerians opening, wanafungua bunduki, wanataka kupigana na the Kenyans. Those kind of things we have to make sure that they stop. If you go to Donholm, they are doing very crazy things with our ladies, and those are the things that in fact, even this week on Sunday, the police arrested 3 people. Some of them were Nigerians with fake money. M-Pesa, they are hacking into our M-Pesa. They are having fake money, illegal trade that are done by these guys. We are only asking Nigerians and other foreigners in our country that let them live within the norms and traditions of the people of that host country, for them to enjoy the freedom and everything that that country brings.
At this point, they are making us look like an outcast, making it look like we are bad people. I think we should ask ourselves questions. How do we behave when we travel to another man's land? What are our activities? Why do they hate us? Why are we the most hated? From UK to US to UAE to Ghana, now South Africa. It's becoming embarrassing, and we need to act fast.
South Africans, listen. Germany is set to deport 14,000 Nigerians. They are in preparation. They are talking. They are planning. The plan is already underway. 14,000 Nigerians. Do you know what I'm telling you guys, South Africans? Learn 1 or 2 from these people. Learn 1 or 2 from Germany. Learn 1 or 2. Germany's, they are sending them over. They are sending them back to the country, to the motherland, to the fatherland, Nigeria. So this is what I'm encouraging you guys to do. Do you get what I'm saying now? That's what I'm encouraging you guys to do. Don't take laws into your hand. Don't unalive these people. They are our brother. We love them. Send them back. Okay? Send them back. Most especially the undocumented ones. Send them back. Germany is sending 14,000. 14,000. You see? Those people can be useful in our various farmlands. So yeah. Send them back. Send them back. Catch them and send them back.
Go. Whether you like it or not, you are going to go. Nigerians, will you please go to Nigeria? Zimbabweans, will you please go to Zimbabwe? Maputo must go to Maputoans. We are hurtful in our South Africa. Our South Africa is rotting because of Nigerians giving our children drugs. We are sick and tired.
cannot maintain the whole of Africa. When you check the whole of Africa, if you go to school, you must pay for yourself. If you go for a clinic or a hospital, you pay for yourself. Why only South Africa? Out of 53 countries, it has to be a free-for-all. And we are the ones who are paying tax. Sarah Ramaphosa and that criminal minister of police, they are stealing our taxpayers' money. All of them in the parliament. All of them, they are stealing our taxpayers' money. We must fork out our money and maintain the whole of Africa. We cannot maintain the whole of Africa. If they think we are causing xenophobia, they must go back to their countries. We don't want them anymore here. We fought with the white people for a very long time. Today, the very same economy, it has been inherited by the foreigners. The bona fide South Africans, we are not enjoying the economy that we fought for with the white people for a very long time. So for now, if somebody feels that South Africans are xenophobic, fuck off, back to your country, that's all. We don't want any shit of foreigners anymore. These girls who are sleeping with foreigners, they must never think they're going to control us. This is our country. We fought with the white people for a very, very long time with the white people. So all of them, they must go. And the Section 13 of 2002 is clear. People who should come here are those who are possessing rare skills. And the second people who are coming here, they must have 5 million plus. This goes to 30 million of foreigners. They don't have all those things. So now we must accept that those people, they must come and stay here, and we must maintain them. No, we cannot maintain them. They must go to the nearest stand. They must go to the nearest stand.
So, sir, what do you want to see happening now? You know, there are concerns that whatever is happening could spark into something much bigger, and we could see the xenophobic attacks that we previously saw. What is going to happen with the situation? How do we get it under control?
The first thing, the Minister of Home Affairs must close the borders and deport them. The useless soldiers that are staying in our soldier camps, they must be...
It must be a very hard work being a Nigerian. Because you look right, tower, this person go slap you. You look left, tower, this person go slap you. You look front, this person go give you a headbutt. You look back, that person go give you a headbutt. Different countries are taking swipes at Nigerians. Milk, give all Nigerians milk to be able to sustain all these things. If we go to somebody's house and we start dating the house and we start keeping the house anyhow, then the owner of the house is bound to say, you are going against my rules and regulations. Come and be going to your own house. But what I don't like is the fact that it's a stereotype. Not all Nigerians are bad. That man said what was the bane of his anger. He said his South African women that are fucking foreigners, they must have to deal with them because they are the ones that fought the white people. And the only thing that can make a man revolt or get angry is if a woman is involved or his food is being jeopardized. It's like the South African men are not seeing auto as they are supposed to see because Nigerian men have taken everything.
This person say I repeated the video 4 times and I didn't understand a single word, right? So these comments are coming from the video I made yesterday saying, why would South Africa send Nigerians away from South Africa? Kenya send Nigerians away from Kenya, and now Ghana are saying Nigeria must go, right? So I think that post involved South Africans. So a lot of South Africans are actually commenting that they don't understand my pidgin English, right? So in this video, I'm going to break it down to you. What I'm saying basically is that there must have been something wrong. If everybody's complaining about you, right, you need to check yourself. What are you doing wrong? What are you doing wrong? You go to your place of work where you have about 20 colleagues, right, and you're having issues with about 10 of the colleagues or 15 of the colleagues, then there's something wrong with you. You need to check yourself out, right? That's what I'm basically saying in that video. That South Africans, even when that South Africa incident happened, that they sent Nigerians away, they were killing a lot of Nigerians. They were burning a lot of shops of Nigerian businesses. They were collapsing a lot of Nigerian businesses, right? South Africans did not give warnings to Nigeria. They just went ahead and attacked Nigerians. And that wasn't fair, you know. Already, I already sensed the fact that South Africans don't like other African countries. They don't like other African countries. Once you are from other African countries, they don't really care about you. They don't like you in the first place. I wouldn't say they hate you, but they don't like you. Do you understand? So they just went ahead and started attacking Nigerians, right? Kenyans, maybe they give a warning. I didn't go into details of that, right? But Kenyans attacked Nigerians and they were killing a lot of Nigerians, right? And then Ghana has never, ever, ever, ever killed any Nigerians, right? Through protests or whatever. And now they are so decent enough, so humble enough to say, you know what? We are tired of Nigerians. We want to protest. We want to protest against them that they must leave the country, right? They set a date and say on the 19th of July, they're going to have a protest against Nigeria. The Nigerians have to leave the country. You understand? Which South Africa did not grant Nigerians the privilege, saying, look, on these dates, you have to leave the country. You didn't give us that privilege. They just went ahead and start killing our people. That's what I was saying basically in the video, right? The Nigerians are doing too much. I understand my people are doing too much. But then again, a protest would do. A protest to the government. Trust me, the government can say, okay, we're banning Nigerians from coming to the country, right? A project can say, okay, if Nigerians are doing too much, there's just a way for the government to fix this thing. Violence is not the way. By killing another African country, people is not the way forward. If you say Africa must unite, killing each other it's never going to unite it. It's never going to unite Africa. You understand? I believe South Africa is beautiful, but regardless, if they're saying Africa, South can't stand alone. They have to have Africa too. That's what makes it South Africa. And once they hear South Africa, they see us as Africans. So you can't say your country would better. Ghana is no better, Nigeria is no better, Zimbabwe is no better, Tanzania is no better. Then Africa as a whole is not progressing. So please, let's come together as one Africa, as one great people. Let love lead. Watch out for your brothers. As long as they're from Africa. Ghana Nigeria Presido, they call me. That is Ghana Nigeria President. But now I'm not looking at extending to World Africa President. Thank you very much. Regardless, let love lead. I remain one and only Smiling Muscle. Peace out.
South Africa for a day, Kokobo, Aquama, Nigeria for South Africa say. Omunko mukrum, no munkobo abino, now when develop a Nigeria. No be making sure say move free chrome or pink or mum for being free chrome on the Nigeria. Omuji no more day in Cran Shema Ghana say, Omonyeromo, no more pam Nigeria phoning in free Ghana, no more Nigeria and could develop in Nigeria.
These people must go and fix their countries. Then they cannot come into our country and start creating their own laws and their own states. These are men that are supposed to be in Nigeria fighting Nigerian government there to ensure they get it right. When men like this, grown men like this, are running away from challenges, we're going to end this madness. We're going to send all these people back home. They will be forced to build their countries screaming and kicking, whether they like it or not. And no living man will stop what we're doing. We will deport them and send them back home empty-handed.
That's why Ghana right now is protesting. Ghana is up in flames as we speak. They don't want Nigerians in their own country. They don't want Nigerians in Ghana right now as we speak. Nigerians went to Ghana and they started to build and establish their Igbo and traditional leadership. They said they wanted the king and the kingdom in Ghana. Ghana doesn't want them now. Now they are in South Africa. They want to build their own government.
Now, with my own findings, this is what I found. Immigration violation. Many Nigerians overstay short-term visas or lack proper documentation, making them vulnerable to deportation. That's why we say we need a visa-free continent where you don't need to have a visa to come stay in Kenya. I don't need to have a visa to go stay in Nigeria. I don't need to have a visa to go stay in South Africa because we are all Africans. Number 2 point is alleged criminal activities. South African authorities often cite drug trafficking, fraud, or job takers, fueling hostility and leading to targeted crackdowns. Number 3, we have got xenophobia in South Africa. Nigerians are frequently scapegoated as criminals, or job takers, fueling hostility and even leading to targeted crackdowns. Then number 4, we talk about political pressure at home. As you've seen from the video, some South Africans are claiming that Nigerians are not able to fix their political issues back in their country. So that's why they have run to South Africa, because there is peace in South Africa. South African politicians and movements like Operation Dodula use anti-immigrants rhetoric to gain popularity by blaming foreigners for unemployment and crime. Then number 5, you have got historical tension. Past incidents like the 2012 yellow fever card deportation and the 2019 xenophobia riots worsened mistrust between the two nations. We have got number 6 is economic competition. With the high unemployment in South Africa, some locals see Nigerians and other immigrants as rivals for jobs and business opportunities. They claim that these people have come from their country and have taken opportunities that belong to us. Therefore, we cannot get employment. That's why many youths are into drugs. There is high crime rate in South Africa because many youths are unemployed. So they say that Nigerians and other foreigners have come to their country and taken their jobs. That's why they want to see them out so that they get back jobs and businesses. You have got media narratives. South African media often amplifies stereotypes of Nigerians as drug dealers or scammers. You know, Nigerians are very much learned and they are also good in technology. So people claim that they use technology to scam other people, you know. And in my country, Kenya here, we also have Nigerians, but not all of them are scammers, but some are scammers. They can easily scam you because many of our people believe them. That is what is happening, okay? Nigerians have got a very dirty name in these other countries, mostly also in Kenya and South Africa. They are seen as scammers, reinforcing public biases, you know, and many more. Diplomatic strain. Nigeria and South Africa have had repeated diplomatic disputes over treatment of migrants, leading to cycles of deportations and retaliation. Then we also have safety concerns. Beyond officials' deportation, many Nigerians also choose to leave due to fear of xenophobic violence and lack of protection from authorities. You have got bigger picture. No? What's the bigger picture of it? This reflects a broader challenges in Africa. Weak immigration systems, poor regional cooperations, and even governments failing to protect migrants' communities. So, guys, what do you think about this video in the comment section? Do you think it's fair or just for any African country to do this to a fellow African just in the name of securing job opportunities for your own people or for your country? Guys, please talk to me in the comment section, and of course, if you find this video so educative, please leave us a comment, and see you again in my next video.